welcome to Murder Mile. As a companion piece to part 8 of the Soho Strangler, I wanted to introduce you in greater detail to some of the key places and the final moments of Red Max, which didn't make it into the episode. As before, this is 35 to 36 Little Newport Street in what is now Chinatown. On the second and third floor was the rented lodging where French Suzette lived and worked as a prostitute. But during the murder, it was next door at the King's Head pub on Gerrard Street that in the bathroom, Norman Storey, the barman, went to the lavatory on the second floor and would state, "As I entered the lavatory, I heard someone groaning and somebody retching. I looked out of the window and saw a man leaning out of the other window. He was moaning and having trouble breathing. I saw another man behind him, a short fellow with black wavy hair. They were talking foreign." Later, Norman would identify him as Red Max and the other man as Roger Vernon. Witnesses who heard the murder also include Stella Healy, hostess of the office club on the first floor, who heard footsteps and shouting. Evan Thomas at Cambridge Dairies next door spoke of smashing glass. Minnie Florence, an owner of a cat meat stall immediately opposite, heard the commotion and some bangs and that a window came out. Sophia Levy, who was immediately outside and ran a tobacco kiosk, stated she'd been showered with broken glass and heard a bang from the flat above. It sounded like an explosion, gas fell into the street, crowd gathered and everyone looked up. And passerby Alan Kehoe confirmed that the sound came from the top floor. The lower pane of the left window was broken and immediately the light was extinguished. After the light went out, the whole house was in darkness. That night, at 21 Sutton Street, now renamed Sutton Row, sadly the original building has long since gone, this is where Pierre Alexander, an associate of Roger Vernon's who owned the black Chrysler 66, stored his car, which was used to dispose of the body. And before it went to trial, back at 35 to 36 Little Newport Street, as the French authorities had jurisdiction over the case, with Roger and Suzanne both being French, the French police recreated the murder and the disposal of the body at this actual location, dragging a weighted body down the stairs and driving it away in a 1930s Chrysler 36. To find out more, check out the new 10-part series by Murder Mile titled The Soho Strangler. Continuing with part 8, Roger Vernon, the Strangler's Slayer.